Make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy.
As Karen mentioned, I am the Director of North American Outreach for 40 Days for Life. Of course, I'm pro-life. I've always been pro-life. I can't remember a time in my life when I wasn't pro-life, but for most of my life, I never did anything pro-life. And that began to change about 6.5 years ago. My wife and I were newlyweds and we were living in Chicago. But she had a text message for me and she said that her coworker, a woman named Angela, with whom she worked very, very closely, was pregnant, and she told the rest of her colleagues in the office that she was planning to have an abortion. I'm so proud of the way that my wife responded that morning, because she offered Angela whatever help and support she needed to get through her pregnancy and beyond. And that encouragement, that support really made a difference, because Angela went from looking up abortion providers to looking up the names of babies, and she decided that she would name her baby Michaela. And my wife's phone rang. It was Angela. She was sobbing. While we were waiting for her at the restaurant, Angela was getting the abortion. She'd been able to withstand the pressure from her coworkers, from her parents, and from her boyfriend. But when she got that same pressure from her doctors, it was too much, and she broke and she had that abortion. And now she was on the phone, sobbing, devastated. At that moment, I couldn't simply be pro-life. I had to do something pro-life. I want to fast forward about 6 months to September of 2007. That might be a familiar time to many of you, because my wife and I, we were getting set to move up to Wisconsin, so we couldn't get involved. But right here, Aurora was one of 89 cities across the United States of America that was set to participate in the first ever nationwide 40 Days for Life. But I saw the witness that you displayed out here on the streets of Aurora. I saw it on the news. I saw the hundreds that rallied in opposition to this place opening. I saw the way that you awakened this community. I took note of it and I held it in my heart, and when Laura and I got to Madison, we got involved in the Madison 40 Days for Life campaign because of what we had seen right here. Because you know the stakes. You know that this is a matter of life and death. So I want to encourage you to make this campaign here in Aurora the biggest, most prayerful campaign that Aurora has ever seen. It is hard to lead 40 Days for Life, so please help Karen and her team. I know they're going to be signing up people for hours today.
When I hear my newborn cry, thoughts of those who lost their lives for what I do not know, torn from their mother's womb, a place where life should assume safety from all the world's harm. I wonder